Save point. Let's... Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Hey, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are you gonna do then? Let's get to the studios. Now, hold on. October 18th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for help here. Not at all. I got lucky to tell the truth. You could say that again. That again. No, let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Alright, what about the fanboy? Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? He'd really love to steal Samurai. He sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio has to keep quiet. What has nothing to do with this? I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer. Fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. I see. Which side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Let's see. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! He left her donuts! What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Sure, Maya. Sure. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it! Is it true they called the security lady? Oh, actually, he just called me. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. You're not gonna some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. Well... So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems, I guess they covered up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. That drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kinda sorry for him, though. Don't you? What, you wanna rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, is she serious? Uh-oh. Hell, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty slow sometimes. Things we do. How many laws am I breaking, I wonder? Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Alright, let's talk. Studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I had to clean up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the gate, sets her snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She's a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. Here, she said the studio's from the brink of disaster and get them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? Alright. Alright. Let's track the dressing room. What? Oh no. Oh no! I forgot he talked like this! I forgot he talked like this! Oh no, I forgot. WCF4 Lamau. Huh? What? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, Limerd. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Ah! I make the late shows to feel set my mind, or you see, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? It's salmon. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. I don't know, quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle. No, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Oh. Oh, he's a pervert, isn't he? You know, look at them rockstars. Hey, you're just... Oh, no. I forgot. Okay. So... How do I explain this? It's not good. It's not a good look, is it? Like, at all. This guy is a perv. Buffer overrun. I hate this. So much. Could someone please save me? Oh my god, why? Yes, that's coming to me, Pink Princess. What? The sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. You... Oh my god. Why? Pink Princess? Oop. Wrong. Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Alright, let's talk to Salmonella. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Joes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, and a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksers mean? No idea. Anyway, I was on a meeting from noon till after 4. The producer and some bigwigs from the network. To him, his time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, the meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? He's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. He brought the studio back from the brink of destruction. He's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting without a day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and sponsors, also a few production guys. They pulled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'll be reliable witnesses. Oh boy. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe's in here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion of today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the rector and the rest of them are there today. Now's a chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Boom. This place is deserted. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. Locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. It's probably one of the guard stations at the main gate. So what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. You have to let us. Something seems amiss. Ah! You again! Beep! Oh, that's like you seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could a sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight insult. And you will get it. You sure are talking a lot with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick? Look at her eyes, she's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. And she certainly is losing it. I mean, she's an old lady, she doesn't have the— Oh, God! Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Eh? You are a kid! What a rude little brat, that's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Yeah, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp. I'm pretty mad. I'm Cody Hack. Tell me kitty again, I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Now I'm gonna give him the Sonic voice. funny. Alright, Cody. What'd you see? So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? I dare you utter that name, evildoer. What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last... Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddy-o. Watch it. Hey, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, it seals that always wins always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? Let me go. He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why is this sitting there, I wonder? Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Oh. Boom. Sleeping pills. Huh? Where's the old windbag? Oughta her to leave a post. Hey, Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Catch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Excuse me. Well... Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer studio, too. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Oh, man. Maya. I'm glad we don't get in trouble for any of this stuff we do, I'll be completely honest with you. It would be very awkward if we did. Alright. I wonder if the key we bought from the guard station will work. It opened! Great! Let's go, Nick! Seems eager all of a sudden. You first, Nick. Not that eager. Over 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Eek! Someone's in here. Names... our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. I don't get the pun, if there is any. D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Alright, Phoenix. Keep it in your pants, bud. Alright, Miss Vasquez. Day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me anything about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script? Excuse me? Script? I'm looking for a script. Script? Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Getting nowhere fast. we'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Ms. Vasquez, it's on TV every week. All I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV, the nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. Can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do you have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. You'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, I'll give it to him if we see him. Okay. Oh my god. Here, I got this from the producer. Eh? Bring the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Everyone's making me do their busy work. Why is everyone making me do their busy work, bro? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Hey, that rhymed. I wonder where the script is. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in pocket. Oh my god. How many times am I gonna do someone's busy work? Alright, Ms. Vasquez. Please don't smoke. Smoking kills? Yeah, we found it, your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet, I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you know who we are? Howard's lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yeah, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Possible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked, and you saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. I didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Bish? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? True. Train came just after 3 to move the head. He called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30, and he could have gone to Studio 1? 2:30 at the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time, but oops. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in the studio at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey data added to the court record. What we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan a strategy. Huh. That is quite odd. Why the head? Now what? With fresh head of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early. Huh? You've got one lead. Mia! It's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya had trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Oh. Ah, great. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way to bring him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the videos. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Ha. You gonna keep doing that, lady? What's wrong? Child? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she isn't any luck catching him. That's a whippersnapper. A hostage? Alright, let's talk, lady. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. Aye, what a violent old lady. Actually, I just met with the director just now. My heart, it don't feel so good. You okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. And the hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kinda hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Thought he might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Mrs. Olddyke, might I? No! I'm catching that brat if that's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. Alright. You know, if you're such a fan of him, then... How about we give you this? Hey. That's a card! Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Mrs. Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get to Studio 1. Lend. Why did you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Mrs. Oldbag. Card key lent to Mrs. Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it! I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage he was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to court record. Right. I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Dressing room. Dressing room. Gotta go to the dressing room. Dressing room. There's the dressing room. It's the employee area. Oh boy. Ah! Hey! Hey you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think you ran into the dressing room. Oh. Oh boy. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Do you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Cody, this looks hey, you are! You are, huh? You are, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. Buy from me something I already own. You're in effect. Eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are very rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! What are they is this what it feels like to be a... Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Well, I guess you could say the stakes are high, Phoenix. I'm gonna go cry now. Anyway. Ugh. Okay, let's try talking. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Heh, what would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude! Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't you like that? I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened to you? Could you tell me, please? I don't know, nothing. Like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Alright, we gotta go get that card. So much moving. And investigating. Oh well. It's cool. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yeah, the girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Alright, fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast they thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? He was squeezing donut through her clenched fist back to the guard station. Some people take the jobs a little too seriously. What? Who said that? Are all the posters on the wall here, Hammer? Yes, it's a really terrible loss for the studios, but popularity has been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? Now what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Where do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? 'Cause it always is, Phoenix! It always is. It's like, one day you're like, oh, it's fine. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please. Oh no, she's a weeb! Dude, she's a fucking weeb. That's great. Oh my god. Trade with you? Yes! Trade! Cards! Sorry about that. Look, how do you trade Ultra Rail? Trade me up. Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for Ultra Rail. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What everybody getting so excited about? Alright. We'll trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. This is for you. Ultra rare premium card. Add to court record. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Hey. Good lord. This is funny. Uh, Alright then. Um... Dressing room. Alright, you little shit. Let's, here you go. See this card? Yeah, so wait. That's it! That's the last Ultra Rare Premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a Samurai Spear and throw in an Evil Magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information, huh? You sure? Fine by me. Give your P card to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can and tomorrow. Alright, kid. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to me? What a life! What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What'd you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost, though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so, and I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy! He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see, it must have been hard for you. And you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough, and the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed, so the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy in the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I had everything. This boy is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! Uh-oh. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be able to find... Whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is! That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, he looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Mine is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. Never is, Phoenix, never is. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there was other people present at the studios. They would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. When is that producer's gonna come out? The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the film I knew, brothel. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the evidence of that day. Phoenix? Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. He isn't wasting time putting on pressure. Oh boy. I was at the studio from around 9 in the morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. So, I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting room until 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammond's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright seemed to begin cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it! Hold it! So, in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it's a little vague. No, wait, it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella? Huh? What do you mean? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry me with my grave. Yeah, you and me both, bro. Wait a sec. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Yeah, that's right. Hold it. Wait a minute. And then it's... Hold it! You didn't take a single break? Well... Yeah, another one! What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Sir, I'm gonna press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Did you just tell the court you had to speak during break? Oops, Ruffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Yeah, Anna, I call in the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, F4, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's not only 30 minutes in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. The only... I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Oh yeah? Oh, I gotta run to the bathroom 1 second. Oh my god. Yeah, FWIW. What does FWIW mean? Hold it! What time exactly did you take this break? Aw. Alright, sorry, it was from around 2:30 until... 2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio and killed him and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Hold it! Hold it! Why is that? Uh-oh. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone in the trailer went to Studio 1. No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on the ice again, but I see you at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Quite simple. Through the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead had barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind up the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Great. Very well, this court opinion on this case as well. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is all clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who was this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skilled the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Great. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone on that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer! Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, a hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. This one's for the children indeed. Oh boy. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is a concern, as the witness is a grade school of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trouble in school questioning. Nice to see what Andrew taking the... However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange for a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? Well, the name states as witness and grade in school. Witness... What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. He's in 2nd grade? I get the feeling it's going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, were you at the Global Studios on the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you in Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer being gentle for myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if you couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? And he lost! How do you lose to a child? How do you lose to a child when it comes to... Actually, no, wait, I can totally see that. How? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me everywhere I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Great. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember that you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright. I can't speed it up, by the way. Unfortunately. As much as I'd like to speed this up, I don't want to. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not that I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words. Be firm. Easy for you to say. Oh. Bruh. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say that before that you always bring a digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Will I put on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. I'll explain that. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring a camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You had a problem with that? So you did have a camera, and did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, to cross-examination. Hold it! Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why was the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch! Samurai chops! Samurai slap! Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Fuck you, Edgeworth. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He would... Show evidence. Yana, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Yana. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Take that! Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at this critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids? Why do you have a katana? Pressing, not picking. Ugh. Good job, Phoenix. Picking on a child. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way he could just stand there watching his hero, not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I don't blame you anything he's hoping more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Me and me's business. Yeah, Anna. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. There's no way his camera would just malfunction. Like, come on, he's a super fan. Hold it! That's all? Yeah! I told you I didn't take a picture! I would have once. I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Hard. Press. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh? Objection! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I get it every life for Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would have just erased it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. A collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a private collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all those pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. What a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're saying is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from this day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! Order! Order in the court! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Cody? That day, he saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Oh no, he's crying. You're right, that the Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh. Order, order, order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we've all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim! If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying that the man in this person was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about the willpower's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Oldbag said in the testimony? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it! Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. Though it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now? Here, this is it. What? Looking at this is still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Hey. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Yana. This is decisive evidence. Hold on. I'm sorry, this is a routine. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Yeah, Anna. May I see the photo once more, please? Sorry. I've been, dealing with something. Oh. Man! Found the inconsistency in the photo. Wait. The two? Yeah, Anna, look at this! I see a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain that I might be shocked along the rest of the court. I'll use a studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo! Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. I believe it would be right here. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. The trailer is there! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss DeVisquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Mr. Oldbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up deals of his own murder? What? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof of the victim. The sleeping pills! I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle! An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, then Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The court will spend 3 weeks in the current trial for the day. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed many new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been victim Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those on the trail did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Fiona? Your homework is to find the answer to this following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Wolf Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Whew! That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Heh, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce him dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? That's what you... Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh, it'll be easy. Totally. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Wait, really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. The trials at the end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. There's no time to waste. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could stop looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we had nothing but hits. Global Studios won its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Really? Okay, what about Manella? Can you tell me that Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. Something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. He brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Harry's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine being at a beck and call, though. I can't imagine him jumping. And Mr. Hammer? I was wondering, well, he was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles, and that's when he began appearing in little production at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to Sequel Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Oh, hold up. Something ain't right here. Oh god, you're alive. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive! Alright. I was wondering about the best kid, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets away. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's off the bojo, but does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Eh? Oh, would anyone like being treated like dirt? You'd be surprised. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Ah, I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his daughter out of the sky and top on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget. Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's Gotham so he could sneak in by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. He's very passionate about him. Oh, great. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. It's probably over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any clues lying around. Yarg! No touching! Eek! Ah, great, not you. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I was at a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plates on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. Reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? No, everything is good time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate's changed color, right? There were sleeping pills on the plate. Flick it. Fake plate. How goes your investigate? Tell the truth with the real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room wanting to crush his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that employee bottle? Oh, the bottle of thimbles? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim. Check him his prints on the bottle. Yeah, sounds like someone put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So it was Wright. Aha! Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for what you've done, but... This week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Ugh, poor Maya. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Mr. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. Wait. Hold on. Let me think. Let me put my two brain cells together. If Miss Vasquez had dirt on Hammer, and... Okay, think. She had some kind of dirt on Hammer, right? And obviously, if he wanted to get back at her, he didn't want his identity to be public for that moment. And that's why he stole the costume and put Powers to sleep. So he could probably pin it on him. He had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she'd said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff? I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. There is in the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. So that they never used Studio 2 again. Left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. But whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Gonna be changing programming. Not gonna make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. What about studio policy? Why aren't they gonna make kid shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want to fight, you understand? How could they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? Yeah, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Take that! Take that! And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. And kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just to show some adults can save face. I would think you'd understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. I do. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios was intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway. Producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why wouldn't they just make it public? Like, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what happened to his career if word got out. I see. He was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. She'll talk. That's if she'll talk. Knowing Windbag, she won't. What, you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over from me? The old Windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their turn just to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's always due to Hammer! He's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Penny Nickel? Oh my fucking god! Her last name is Penny Nick. Oh my god, the puns hurt me so much. Anyway, oh, I'm doing my Sonic voice. What about the accident? It was during filming with Jack Hammer. Killed a man, didn't he? Well, whippersnappers dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, unless I simply think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers, and you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Mrs. Oleg, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Power's costume. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate they used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Hmm? Ah! I have Powers put it there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. If they have proof that Mr. Hammer has put the pills in. Take that! Take that! This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Mrs. Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, cool! That's great! Great! She silenced that paparazzi, eh? Ah. Uh-huh. Oh no, we're screwed, aren't we? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Emma never meant any harm to no one. Mrs. Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Oh, Mrs. Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? Photograph? Oh, no! Oh, no! Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Emma was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fat. Ooh, right through the abdomen. Ow. It was a long time ago. I don't feel like much talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo entered the court record. Oh boy. That's not good. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, and he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. That's a good point, Maya. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. Not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Okay. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! It's fake, Oh, dear. Okay, what about Mr. Manella? I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Alright, lady. Since you won't listen, I believe we have something to show you. He's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Oh, old? He means a security lady, Mrs. Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more, inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Alright, we're getting somewhere. You came. Of course. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Mrs. Kez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm blackmailing now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. You used to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be that it isn't? Oh. Oh. No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe in me. But the security lead said it was an accident. Boy. Oh, well, she's a big hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. He rent it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. Well, that's why she had the photo. He's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now, what? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Look! We're all reasonable. We're reasonable adults, right? Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Phew! That was close. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you for it. Oh boy. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. It's doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And those at the bottom, D. Vasquez. Yep. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory of its case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. They all calling people present in Studio 2 traveled that day. When that testimony is truly become clear. Very well. Edward seems a bit on edge today. I guess that's why I call him Edward, because he's edging. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the person who is present in the studio today. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for the Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you won the trailer for the Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I just like the dispenser. If you must pontificate, do it while I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with the pants down, so to speak. Oh boy. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Then I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about the one part of your testimony. You are fatigued, so I'll take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk what with the monkey's head topping over. I see. Very well. Let's do right to cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Aha. Objection! Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you had a T-bone steak. But I see you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need to remind you it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how could a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during the break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Hey, are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat a steak. He ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using it as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. And I think I know how. Because it was fixed. Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear? It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. Who was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell ya. But I makes me... There. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Take that! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs! But order! If I can ever order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident in Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret to the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the studio to trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. But whether she did on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Oh, we got you now, bitch! In other words, that the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script-writing staff. You deny that what you say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. If the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the bodies to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? A break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 50... Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. The van! What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the date in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Take that! Take that! Take that? Take that! Take that! Thank you. Mrs. Kez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. I'll call your testimony. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Salmonella has been a conspirator. Body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Mrs. Kess could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? That can't be it. So, what happens next? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? Wait, wrong. I just said that. Wait, so you mean Divas Kez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you prove the possibilities as a mud hammer. Right. But that is the only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Uh-oh. Order, Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. Going through now. Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. It's the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Comes up only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Thanks, Edgeworth. I see, very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you dragging me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have done anything about repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I do see the point taking Mr. Vasquez repeat it. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. Dude, you're not helping. Oh my god. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Oh my god. He probably realized he did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that. Sorry. I was with Silent Old Bag security till 80 when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security leader Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back out to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Wait. No, you didn't. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her. Right. Shit. Wait. Ugh. Hold it! The script in your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do a... No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring the script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? Because there was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Mrs. Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Mrs. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? You would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Oh, we got you, bitch. Order! Order, I say. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh boy. Edgy's getting onto something. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Well, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, Now, hold up a minute. Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes, yes, but... wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume. He went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez? You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Oh. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were so confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness? Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he did fall on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it would clear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it! Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vesca's motive in this murder. Take that! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. Steve Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bring us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who killed the Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive was Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of my— Ew. Mr. Wright, please explain to Miss— She had no motive. She had no motive, Yana. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was after blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Oh my god. What? What? Oh, she shocked chat. We got her. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Seal Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady and think he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Son of a bitch. He's right. By Jove, he's done it. Oh. Oh, shit. Ah. So. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Miss Vasquez, what happened to you? Anyone from the... Anyone... Oh. 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 Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting room lobby, Your Honor. As calmly as collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. The Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Willpowers, not guilty. Where did they get the confetti? That is all. The court is adjourned. Where do they get the confetti from, actually, now that I think about it? That's my concern. Where do they get the confetti? Blech. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but sad. I know that... Oh. Bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Oof. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Yes, of course. Ooh, I'm not sure I wanted to go down that road. Congratulations, WP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to... On the steel that... Oh, I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No! Of course not! Ah! Nick, Edgeworth. Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Ah! What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if he had stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth, I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I've settled the necessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Awkward. Mr. Wright, is this guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick? Now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling that I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Well, that's... And so the curtain closes on the trial. I caused quite a stir by brilliant accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Oh, God. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. And again, I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Willpowers. And... the end. A new episode has been added. Turnabout Goodbyes. Well, honestly, I liked it. And, I'll be seeing you all next time for episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes.